Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau just finished speaking here at the European Parliament. He's, of course, here in Brussels to attend the NATO and G7 summits, and he told the European Parliament just now that the European Union is at the center of the defense of democracy, and Canada stands strongly by its side. He also pointedly said that the unity in the Transatlantic alliance, so that is with the EU, European countries, and the US and Canada, is much stronger than Vladimir Putin bet on. And I think that's going to be the big message that Trudeau and lots of other leaders are going to be trying to impress tomorrow, showing Russia that the Transatlantic alliance is still very strong. But he also admitted that there are some of the same impulses that are coming from the Kremlin in the countries in the West, and including in his own country. He talked about the anti-COVID mandate protests that were happening in Canada. He talked about the rise of populism since the last time he came here to speak to the European Parliament in 2017. And he said this is a global problem that all countries need to tackle in defense of democracy and defending the rule of law, that there is a lot of work to do.
Very briefly, Dave, we heard both Joe Biden and the NATO Secretary General this Wednesday again reiterate that concern over Russia, if its ground offensive stalls, using chemical weapons. Have they mapped out what a red line would look like?
They have not really. When Jens Stoltenberg spoke today at his press conference, he talked about this concern about chemical weapons. He said that tomorrow the NATO allies are going to decide to give tools to Ukraine to defend itself from chemical, biological, and nuclear attacks. But when asked to specify what those tools might be, he said he can't say yet. He needs the allies to respond tomorrow. He didn't draw a red line in terms of what the response would be, but he said tomorrow NATO allies are going to give Ukraine tools to defend itself from chemical, biological, and even nuclear attacks.
And we'll be talking about it more in the France 24 debate. Dave Keating reporting live from Brussels. Many thanks for that update. Stay with us. Much more to come. More news plus the day's business and sports.